Welcome to the Popish Plot. I'm Nate.
And I'm Jessica.
And I'm Mike.
Today we're here on our weekly video conference.
Are we recording?
Oh yes, it automatically records.
Yay!
Yes. There'll be evidence of all of this for all time.
It'll go in a new thumb drive or something, and I'll misplace it forever. Like I was gonna do all over weeks of the Zoom meetings for the clips, but it was on a different thumb drive or something.
That's where you just say the word and I fix it, right?
Yeah, but I'd already done so much stuff. I didn't want to deal with it because I can't remove the thumb drive and put another one in.
Once again, you say, Nate, I need you to. The files I need are on this thumb drive, but I need them to be on this thumb drive. Fix it. And Nate fixes it.
Mr. Fix It.
That's right.
I'm not saying that we can't still put out a teleconference episode on that day.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, yeah. I'm not. I don't know. What's the thing about the fifth Sunday? What's special about the fifth Sunday of Easter?
I don't know. Just that it is.
You're running out of special things.
Look, I'm getting most of my show ideas from Wikipedia and Thomas Aquinas. Okay, I mean,
Sure. So yeah, all right. So we're gonna say Wikipedia and Matt Fradd. Gotcha.
Is there a sumo wiki?
I go to newadvent.org, and they have it all
The whole
broken
summa
by question.
Mm-hmm.
I also go to the catechism, and, a few other things. But realistically, the shows on the vices and the virtues, somebody else is doing the writing. I'm just acting it out.
Well, again, in the great Catholic tradition, we just regurgitate.
Yes.
Because if we're going to make up our own theology on the virtues and the vices, we're probably going to go really far astray.
Yeah, I am no Pope Saint Gregory the Great.
Well, plus we'd be searching for novelty, which would almost certainly lead us into trouble.
Yes.
We've had 2,000 years of people thinking intensely about this. Essentially, every thought's been had.
That's the whole reason I didn't go back to school to become an apologist or a theologian. I'm like, they're going to want me to write on stuff. I'm going to be writing on stuff that dozens of people have already written on. Is anything that I create actually going to be new?
No, but what you would do is you take two guys and you would synthesize them.
Yeah, I probably would.
Like, here's the fiercest critic of Nouvelle Theologie, and here's the leading theologian of Nouvelle Theologie, who in real life hated each other, and I'm gonna
put them together and show how if they just went and said I'm sorry, they'd get along perfectly.
Well, now that tempers have had a chance to calm down, and now that they're dead and friends in heaven, this is what I imagine the conversation they'd have together.
We certainly presume they're dead and friends in heaven, because
Well, we know they're dead. We presume they're friends in heaven.
No,
I'm comfortable that
suggest that they are dead, and that if they are dead, they're friends in heaven.
True.
Well, if they're in heaven, they're friends. So we're only presuming the one thing.
We have faith that all the sources who told us they are dead are telling the truth because we have not seen their dead body.
Yes. So she had started the habit of giving me a call every once in a while, and I went and took that and built it into something that we actually used to do when I was a little kid, which was every Sunday we would go and call my grandparents, or they would call. Actually, no, they would call us because it was long distance, and we were really dirt poor.
For our younger viewers, there used to be different rates depending on whether your call was local or long distance.
Yes.
And what time you called.
So on Sundays we would get a phone call from my grandparents, and we would have we'd all have a nice little chat with them, and it just when the quarantine hit and we started doing more things with Zoom, I just sort of looked at it and said, well, why don't I just Zoom with my parents? It's so easy and convenient. Especially since my mom likes to FaceTime with my siblings. They all have Apple phones, and so they can FaceTime, and I'm very non-Apple friendly, so.
Sure.
So
Well-
we don't have a common app, but Zoom works great.
Well, the analogous event in my life is FaceTiming with my nieces and nephews. The only problem with that being, well, they're small children, so their conversational skills are somewhat lacking, as darling as they are. And really, all they want us to do is chase cats around the house so that they can see the cats.
Ah, yes.
And then they want to show us their cats. And we really have no interest in seeing their cats, but what are you going to do?
Well, you're going to be a good uncle, and you're going to play along with it, and
As much as I can.
as much as you can, as much as is reasonable,
They all zoom in, and you just do it Brady Bunch style.
I
So-
have one of the things to do about, Easter stories, because I was down to fish and honey. Sounds like a gross meal.
It does, though. So we have 10 minutes left, which we can just sit here and chat because I'm having fun with this.
Indeed.
Although it is, as much as I miss the 3-4 hour nights of filming, it is kind of nice to have this nice little brand window where after it's done, I can then go about the rest of my evening.
Well, I will say, one thing I've been thinking about is I think we should continue to do the Pope's Prayer Intention and the unboxing videos from, we'll call it Studio B,
Sure.
even once things are up and running. That way we don't have to take valuable collective filming time to do those. Even though they get knocked out pretty quickly.
No, that makes total sense, though.
Yes, and it is something that, because we're doing stuff for like every day, like we bang out 3 episodes in like an hour for Virtue, Vice, whatever Jessica's doing
Well, no, because Twitch is all live stream.
live.
Yeah.
Nate can switch all the thumb drives. I need you to put this on this.
I can make it happen. So go down below, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it to get notified when the next episode comes out. And until next time, remember to live your faith.
Love your face.
Share that love.
Sorry, I'm so used to being the one to do it on this end. So
Sure.
4
I get-
episodes a week. I'm the one leading the charge.
Well, on some level, I'm very glad that we haven't yet got the hang of this. My hope is that we never quite get the knack.